There is a very important new development on Maazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case, and I am worried that many of his supporters, many IPOB members may not really know the dimension this case is going. It appears that the federal government are bent on holding Nnamdi Kanu for as long as possible. With what we are seeing after the last court case that happened on Thursday, IPOB has released a statement, and in this video, let us review the new tactics that the federal government is using to hold in Nnamdi Kanu. In this channel, Noble Media, of course, you know, will always give you recent information, authentic information. That's why if you have not subscribed, just click on subscribe right now. Every member interested in Nnamdi Kanu's case, interested in justice prevailing, just pay attention to this very video. Remember to just click on subscribe immediately if you have not done that. Okay, let me give you the information, and as we read, I will also be analyzing, explaining. The indigenous people of Biafra has described the ongoing trial of its leader, Maazi Nnamdi Kanu, and what transpired in court as a full-blown indictment on the Nigerian judicial system and exposure of the federal government reckless abuse of the judicial process. Remember that we expected a political solution to this whole Maazi Nnamdi Kanu case, right? We expected there would be a political solution, especially when President Tinubu entered. We expected that it will not be going to court and order. There will be a new resolution to the whole matter, but it appears that the president is bent on that we must see go to court and all the rest. That's why this case has lingered. In a statement released on Friday, the spokesman for the pro-Biafran group, Emma Powerful, of course we all know Emma Powerful, said that what transpired at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Thursday, this last Thursday, exposed the federal government-led last grasp effort to blame Kanu for the 2020 NSAS protest. Now, what the government is doing is that they are blaming Maazi Nnamdi Kanu for what happened in 2020, that he was the one that spearheaded the NSAS protest. This is the new allegation the federal government is bringing against Mr. Kanu, somebody that wasn't even in Nigeria at the moment, that they say he was the one that moved people to protest. I hope you are seeing. Emma Powerful said it is high time the world took urgent and critical notice of the federal government, that is Nigerian government, falsehood. Sometimes I wonder why there is no truth in this, in the mouth of our leaders, both in the mouth of the judges, in the mouth of the presidents. I mean, it appears anywhere you turn, it is falsehood. This is what Kanu has always been hammering on all this while. An ongoing sham trial of the pro-Biafran leader before Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, insisting that the trial is a conspiracy built on falsehood and media manipulations. I mean, there were times, remember when an appeal court acquitted Kanu, said he should be released, that all charges against him should be dropped. Everybody expected that this case is over. But since then, they have kept holding this man, who, by the way, they brought into the nation through the wrong way. I don't know why sometimes things are not done the proper way, especially when it comes to people that want the right things to be done. He said, Thursday, June 19, 2025, marks a pivotal moment in a case that has from inception been sustained by a toxic cocktail of deceit, media manipulation, evidentiary fraud, and a calculated campaign to criminalize self-determination. By the way, remember, it is the right of every people to determine where they belong. You cannot force somebody to be an American citizen. You cannot force people to be part of America or UK or Nigeria. They can decide where they belong. It's a right. If the majority of people say they want to be on their own, they have the right. That is what is called self-determination. Okay? So let's keep moving. I hope you are following. If you have not subscribed, click on subscribe now. You can also click on like this video so that more of our brothers and sisters will see this video. Following the conclusion of the cross-examination, I've brought you a case the other day that federal government, after everything, has closed their case. That doesn't mean that Kanu has been released. Okay? The prosecution led by Chief Amowolo, SAN means Senior Advocate of Nigeria, has closed its case. In response, the defense team, that is the team of lawyers defending Maazi Nnamdi Kanu, led by the eminent Chief Kanu Agabi, SAN, also SAN, indicated his readiness to file a no-case submission. By no case, so I've explained that in a previous video, which I will also tag. They are saying that there is a no-case submission. The federal government really doesn't have any case whatsoever against Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whatsoever, by any standard. There is no reason this case should be before the court. The man should not even be in Nigeria. He should be returned to where he was. Citing the total failure of the prosecution to establish any shred of evidence linking Maazi Nnamdi Kanu to any offense known to law, much less terrorism. As a result, Justice Omotosho has adjourned the case to July 18, 2025 for the adoption of final written addresses. So the case, Nnamdi Kanu's case, now has been adjourned to wait July. Instead of handling this case, they will treat it and prolong it. They keep prolonging since 2021. I wonder, I really wonder. By the way, if you believe Nnamdi Kanu should be free, please come under the comment of this video and type free Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag free Nnamdi. I've been telling everybody, wherever you are, come under the comment of this video, share this video. I want more and more people. Let our people gather and keep tweeting it, both on Twitter, on here on YouTube, under this video. Just type free Nnamdi Kanu, free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu, free. If you don't believe it, tell us why you don't believe he should be free. If you believe he should be jailed, tell us too. But if you believe that he deserves to be freed immediately or unconditionally, come under the comment of this video right now and type free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. As a result, okay, but let it be stated with absolute clarity. What transpired in court yesterday was not merely a defeat for the government. It is a full-blown indictment of the Nigerian state's reckless abuse of judicial process. I mean, we have seen where the court will say, do this. The Nigerian government will do what they like. Imapaf is still talking. Despite the courtroom being, please, I also want you can also drop a prayer for Imapaf and his team, the IPOB leadership. They have been strong. They have been on this matter. They have stood at the back of Maazi Nnamdi Kanu from the beginning. If you want to encourage them, please also comment in the comment of this video and say something nice. So that you can also drop a prayer. May the God that they have been calling upon be with them. Despite the courtroom being governed by restrictive reporting rules, it is a matter of public record that the last prosecution witness, PW5 EEES, supposed intelligence officer, collapsed under the weight of cross-examination by the very excellent Dr. Oyechi Ikpeazu, SAM, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. The witness was evasive, contradictory, and pathetically unprepared. They have been doing all this in just to hold this man, even though they are not prepared, even though they may not have any rightful evidence. So damning was his performance that even the prosecution's lead counsel, Amowolo SAN, had to caution him in open court. Justice Omotosho was visibly exasperated and at several points compelled the witness to answer basic yes or no questions he was deliberately evading. So when they were asking the person, even representing Nigerian government, certain questions, he was dodging it because obviously they don't have anything to say. The government last grab effort at propping up this collapse case was a laughable attempt to blame Maazi Nnamdi Kanu for the NSAS protest. A grassroots, everybody know how the NSAS protests happen. It happened everywhere, in the east, in the west, in the north, everywhere. Both in the south. Okay? The government last grabbed effort at propping up this collapse, laughable attempt to blame Maazi Nnamdi Kanu for the NSAS protest, a grassroots yet led movement that began in Ueli in Delta State, not even in the southeast. According to the witness, the nationwide protest against police brutality, this is the new allegation, was incited by Kanu's brokers, and the government now claims absurdly that he was its mastermind. They are saying that it was the brokers of Maazi Nnamdi Kanu that led to the NSAS protest. This is their new allegation. This desperate narrative is not just intellectually bankrupt, it is morally obscene. What do you think? Tell me. Remember to drop your wish. If you wish Nnamdi Kanu to be freed, type hashtag free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't want him to be freed, also let us know your reason. Despite the courtroom being governed by restricted reporting, okay, this is what the Nigerian government, the new allegations and the response that IPOB just gave. I want you to come under the comment of this video and type free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu if you want him to be free. If you don't want him to be free, also type don't free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also remember, very importantly, that we must keep following this case up for the sake of justice. For the sake of justice. If you have not liked this video, please like this video. Please get more and more people to come under this post and type free Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. If that is what you believe in, share this video. Click on share this video. Copy the link of this video right now and share it across board. Share it to your family members, to your friends, your church people. Share it on WhatsApp group. Let our people know what is happening. Let our people know what is going on. If you have not subscribed, please click on subscribe. When you subscribe, come under this video and type I have subscribed. Come under this video and type I have subscribed. There's an important video on the screen. Click on it and watch now.